Okay, trying this again. I'm going to do 7, 8, and 9 to finish this recording. It's not quite as easy as I thought it would be to record this stuff, but that's probably just because I don't understand how to work this recording. Okay, so the sum of the interior angles of an octagon, and then show your work. Showing your work is obviously important since we had the cheating scandal, and it's important to get any kind of partial credit for your work. There will come a time in your life when you have some of these angles memorized. That time's probably not right now. So the polygon angle sum theorem is n minus 2 times 180 equals the sum. N is the number of sides in the figure. An octagon has 8 sides. So you would do 8 minus 2 times 180. Well, that's 6 times 180. Then you would just multiply 6 times 180, and it's 1080. So the sum of the interior angles of an octagon is 1080 degrees. This next problem is related to it, but not exactly the same. This one is telling you that you already have the sum given to you, and it wants to know how many sides do you have. So you're going to use the same formula, the number of sides minus 2 times 180 equals 2,520. Should have probably wrote sum there so you could see why it equals that, but we're using the formula from right here. It's the same formula. So here we knew the number of sides, so you plugged it in. This time we know the sum, so you're plugging that number in. When you're solving these, the first thing you have to do is divide by 180. So you're dividing both sides by 180 degrees, and that will keep this n minus 2. You don't do anything with that because it really is just canceling this 180. N minus 2 equals 14. A lot of people want to just say that the number of sides is 14, but that's the number of triangles. The number of sides you still have to add 2 because it's the sides minus 2 equals the number of triangles. So add 2 and your number of sides is 16. Okay, these are the angles that I talk about that I like so much. So I'm going to change color and write what these are called. This one, if you remember, is called the exterior angle. An exterior angle is found by extending a line from the polygon, any polygon, out. The exterior angle forms a linear pair with the interior angle here. These two angles are called remote interior angles. So remote interior angles are called remote because they're not touching the exterior angle. They're the two angles that don't touch the exterior. Just like when you're watching TV and you're using the remote, you're not touching the TV. You don't have to get up and touch the TV anymore unless your remote is broken. Then you have to get up, but that rarely happens. So the exterior angle sum theorem the exterior angle theorem is the sum of the remote interior angles equals the measure of the exterior angles. So to solve this, we don't have enough information to figure out what this is and do a linear pair. But we do have these two, the remote interiors and the exterior. So you take 77 plus 2x plus 3 and set it equal to 6x. Combine like terms. 2x plus 80 equals 6x. Get your x's together on the same side. And 80 is 4x. So you continue solving using algebra, and x is 20. So if you look back to what's being asked, what is the measure of angle S? Well, that means they want you to find the measure of this angle S. So angle S is 2x plus 3, and x is 20. 2 times 20 plus 3. 43 plus 3 is 46 degrees. So the measure of angle S is 46 degrees. And that is your final answer for that problem. I still do not know what I'm doing with this, ending the recording.